Hello, it's Dindanmex, another game of League Ranked for the new season. Yeah. Believe it or not, it is the new season, and I am ready for the big ride, baby. Alright, so according to the new stuff for the New Year, whatever it's called, hold on, lower this down so you guys can hear me a little bit better. Okay. So according to the new stuff, we have supposedly you weren't supposed to get the rank you got when you first started. That I guess it's too crowded up on top or whatever, and you're more likely we're gonna get a little lower than what you started off with. Who am I on this one?
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Okay, these are some random peeps. Alright, so I'm going Garen AD. Why? Full AD? Why is that? Why am I going Garen AD? Because I love Garen AD, to be honest, but no. Because
Minions have spawned.
No, just kidding. Because in my place, I finished my placements. Finished 5-5. I'm silver 1. Now, I did play with the bronze 5 buddy. I think it was bronze 2, silver 5. I forgot. I played with him like almost all the games. So I wonder if the reason I went that low was because, well, it kind of made up for the difference that I was playing on a lower elo. I don't know, that could have been it, or maybe my games just sucked, like I just played bad. But here I'm going to show you how Garen AD. Now, okay, here's a cheese gank, by the way. No respect whatsoever for them. Zero respect. So we started off with the boom. Bam. Bam. Ooh, the thunder. The electrocute. So I got the first blood on it. Yas is top. So you're gonna see, I don't think it's in this game. I think there's another game. Oh, we ended up losing. Okay, so I only play games where we win. I really hate seeing trolls. But I might end up actually start putting up videos to where we lose, because sometimes it is so funny. I don't understand how these people work. And me and my buddy, we were literally laughing in one game because it's so ridiculous. Like, some of these players, where do you see stuff like that? Like, I don't understand how they play the game. It's okay to try new things, okay? There's nothing wrong with trying new things. You're supposed to try new things because you never know. You might end up figuring something out that might make you climb better to your play style, or whatever. But this is one guy that was just like trash, man. You should have seen him. Alright, so I get the first blood. He's 3 levels ahead, by the way. But one thing that I've noticed is early-wise, they really can't do too much. I mean, even if you try to all-in me, he hasn't backed yet. So we're kind of still fairly the same. Especially the turret kind of equalizes that. Once it gets a few levels down the stretch, it doesn't work as much. So a few levels down the stretch, yeah, I can see it, hurting you if you're 3 levels down. But in the very beginning, it's actually kind of easy to catch up. Oh, he poked me that fucking bit. That's a bad gank, though. I don't know why he ganked there. There's so many fucking minions. I think I end up dying here, yeah. I did not see that Evelyn, by the way. You see that? Okay, I don't know if you guys noticed that, but the Rengar gank was a bad one, and this Evelyn gank is actually a good one. You see how we're even in the middle? That's when he should have ganked. Which is really okay. She flashed. Ended up. That was my mistake too. I should have known that she was coming by, but the Rengar kind of threw me off guard. So junglers, please learn from this. Do not gank if there's so many minions. The aggro from the minions, or the fact that top will lose all that farm, it's not worth for the one kill. You won't get anything from it. In fact, the minions more likely are gonna die before to the turret. By the time you get back, if you get the kill, it's just so stupid. Like, it doesn't work that way. No. Okay. I don't know why they do it, to be honest. I don't understand these junglers. Alright, so the whole point of Garen AD, full AD, is split potential and taking them out. Sorry, since I sleep like around 4 o'clock in the morning, so. Anyways, alright, so far so good, nothing too bad. I mean, I did die one time, that was my error, even though at the same time I'm gonna blame it on the jungler. He shouldn't have ganked in that time frame, just a waste of time for him and myself. But the full AD usually works really good against squishy targets, and the majority of them on the opposite team are squishy. So you have Yas, you have Evelyn, you have Misfortune, and then you have Lissandra. So my whole entire point is to just destroy them and take turret as quickly as possible. So I lost that one life there, and it hurt. But you'll see here when I end up catching up. See, I don't know if you noticed, but I'm level 5. I think he's barely level 6. Yeah. So he's level 6, I'm level 5. You got Rengar and Evelyn on the bottom. Thought he was going to try to contest for that pink, but I guess he didn't. He is ahead, he has level 6, so I can't really fight him if he contests me. Yas was asking for help. He's giving me a lot of respect, which technically he shouldn't. He guessed it. So I started laughing at him and giving his head. So the whole point of the full AD Garen is to be able to take down the turret, his turret, and take down objectives as fast as possible and attract attention. You want to be the distracting person in the team. So in other words, like, they're gonna send two or more versus me to stop me, or they're gonna send the whole entire house. So that's the whole entire point of AD. We'll see if they end up
Executed.
Oh my god, the fucking Rengar died 10 minutes. I mean, it's fine. I mean, it is ranked, so it shouldn't happen during rank, but I guess it happens. I mean, it even happened, I think, in the purge. What level's Rengar? He's level 5. I should have gotten the minion first before I went off. Try to take down his little shield. Oh, I didn't see him. He TP'd back. Alright, so by him, he noticed that. Okay, another thing is you want to keep Yas's unfed. If you keep them unfed, they can't really snowball. Their whole entire thing is to snowball. Yeah, you keep them. That's okay. So LeBlanc goes crazy in this game, by the way. So shout out to Dindanmex. Told you the video was going to be on YouTube. Tell your buddies about it. Comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the notification tabs. Friend me if you want on League of Legends. I have a lot of people that want to friend me though, but you were pretty good as a support LeBlanc. You technically carried the game. I was just like a support carry for you. If there is such a thing. See, that was LeBlanc there. That was a great play by LeBlanc again. Those minions are like legit, man. So the reason I didn't take the last 3 minions, not only does it create a push, but I don't have enough. So Garen, when he goes full AD, he doesn't really have enough until he gets his second item. Once he gets those 2 items, he can almost steamroll. Now, the only big issue that I've had with him has been mobility, so I switched it up now. For full AD Garen, I don't go attack speed. I actually go mobility. So I'm able to, move really fast around the map, which is great if you're trying to kill someone. And if by killing them all you need to do is hit your Q, then yeah, you just heard that. If I'm able to get close enough and they don't hit me and I hit the Q on them,
Killing spree.
that shield, bro.
Blue team double kill.
Lux support. It wasn't even Lux. It was Lux mode. Woo! Did you guys see that? Flashed through the wind. That's how you end up doing it. Flashing through it, letting them know that you're not afraid. So like I said, I don't do too much damage at the moment, but then again, I don't have my first item. He does have an item that actually reduces percentage of damage, which kind of makes him quote-unquote a little bit tanky. As soon as I get my first item, you'll be able to see how kind of Garen can kind of snowball the whole entire. Ooh, he doesn't know. Do we end up dying here? Yeah, I end up dying here because Eve comes back over here. Somehow she comes back over here. Though, maybe. Oh no! I end up killing him. Yeah, look. That's it. That's all she wrote. I don't even have the actual build yet. Look, Eve ran away there. I remember. Okay, so when Eve went up there and killed me, I was doing a little bit of trash talking in this game. I told Eve, I was like, I'll be coming for you. I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and take you out because I already know what I can do with Garen AD, and I already kind of know that Yas won't be able to pose too much of a threat if he doesn't get fed. So as you can see there, I'm 2-1-0. I started 1-0. I should be 2-0-0, but like I said, I messed up. So the first item you build is IE. Everyone's like, why are you building IE? That's a joke. It's the most amount of damage you can get up front for what you're about to do. You want to burst them down in one combo. You don't want to wait. And you want to make sure that every hit counts. Your spin can crit. So if your spin crits, that's a lot of damage, especially if you max that one out first. So I'm taking it easy going into the shadows just because I'm actually trying to get this done here. Are they fighting? Yeah, Yas is actually taking. Yas just left top, by the way. The reason he did that is because he knows he's not gonna get anything. More than likely, he's just gonna get himself killed. I already outscaled him with one item. Even if he puts that first item on, I should be able to do more damage. Now the only one I'm waiting on here is Eve. Remember I told Eve I was going to kill her. And I'm just waiting to see where she's at. Trying to make sure that they don't have an item there. And they don't. And LeBlanc goes over there. I think it happens here. Yeah, watch this. So Yas gets a little cocky. He's shown his little mastery. And I'm surprised why he goes back. He was home free clear. Oh! And then I shine my mastery on him. Watch this. Yeah, I did that because he did that to LeBlanc. I mean, he was trying to take advantage of LeBlanc by cheesing there. I mean, come on, man. Come on, you want cheese? I'll show you how to cheese. So see, my second item is mobility boots, just because I need to have that speed to be able to catch up from, so I can land the initial Q. Now he did block the Q, but the reason I did so he doesn't run away, because he was already low and I knew I was going to be able to kill him. So evidently now they're switching. She'll do enough damage. She actually does no damage. I'm surprised because she should be doing damage. And I think here, I have the mobility boots, so I'm able to catch up. But she's able to escape because I don't do enough damage. But look at that already. That is, and that's just with IE.
Blue team triple kill.
So she retreated.
Shut down.
I'm trying to remember I said that the whole point is to try to take objectives. So if I'm able to take objectives, then it's good. That was actually already a lot of damage done to the turret. She's back. Usually when they come back, they're going to ask for help. So I was expecting Eve to come back. There she is. Just waiting on her. Remember I told her, I did tell her, I said, hey, you know what? If she killed me, I was like, I'll return the favor. And it happens. Oh, good God. She's I don't even have yeah, I don't even have it.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Oh shit, there was a ward there. I didn't show where I was at. Try to take that objective. Able to get that objective is going to give me great split pushing power. Now a lot of people are like, well, the AD Garen falls off. He doesn't. But he's not that great at teamfight. He's an assassin. He has to come from the shadows. I don't know what Rengar's doing there. I don't think he gets caught out. Also is great for recall. Like I said, the second item, or the third item I end up building is Dustblade. Dustblade is the last one to take. If I'm able to get Dustblade, then that's game. Then I can just add on depending on what I'm fighting. But see, now there, everybody's bot and one's top, so then take the middle. Always be where they're not at, or where there's at least one. If you're able to split it up that way, you're able to take objectives. You should be able to win the game. And see there, I popped it right there. Since they're having a fight in the middle, they don't have enough time to back off. I should be able to get this turret, maybe even more. And I think I do end up getting more in this. And they lost that fight, so that's even better because now I'm guaranteed to take the second turret. Lissandra's actually trying to come back. Did she take my turret? Yeah, she took my turret, but I think it cost her. I don't know if I had ult. Yeah, I had ult. I just didn't ult. So, mission accomplished. 2 turrets down. I can take now the jungle. 2 turrets is a lot of gold, by the way. Look at our gold difference. It's actually 5,000 almost. Almost 5,000 gold difference. Drakes are usually pretty good too. Could have taken the Drake, but I'm trying to take another tower. You want to give them the least amount of vision possible. I'm protecting Varus here because they're gonna come back. They're gonna come down to protect it, and that's actually what happens. I can't believe she didn't see more damage. Did you see that damage? I don't even have a fucking Dust Blade yet, and I already like do so much damage.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
There's another turret down. More gold. Thank you very much. We're almost 6k difference. Oh, he did see me. Look at this. Look at, he flinches himself. He flinches. He decides not to come in, and I actually type it right there when I'm there. I was like, "Oh, you flinched." I was like, why'd you flinch when like you knew that you could see me, but I didn't know that you could see me. So I don't see why he flinched. He was afraid. He was afraid that I would go all in. All right, so now with that build right there, it is really hard for them to kill me on a 1v1, even if they get tanky. And especially if I come out from the shadows, which you'll see here shortly. That Drake's actually great for me just because of the regeneration time frame, how much it'll actually help me regenerate. I normally say no to team fights when you have a full AD Garen, but sometimes it's necessary for you to take out whoever the strongest is. Oh my god, I was right, they were around there. Oh, I messed up here. My ult didn't go off there for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, so, the thing with Garen full AD is that you have to be very precise. I clicked on the ult. I'm surprised it just didn't work. Why did it not work? I don't know. It stunned me. I'm not gonna lie, like I was stunned. I was like, why did my F not go out? And then he's all like, oh, you can't kill me. And I was like, fool, you had 3 people there. And then obviously I lied. I was like, well, I just kind of let you live because I felt sad for you. Which technically, I mean, Yas is doing fine. He's 643, 205 farm. But like I said, the build that Garen has is just too much for Yas. Yas cannot compete against him. You take away Yas's main strength is having a lot of minions around you. Solo 1v1. He has to be able to poke you. And if he gets too close, Garen can Q him, and I can practically kill him faster than he can kill me. Do we take Garen here? No, yes we do. Yeah, that was fast. That's a fast Baron we took there. There's minions in the bottom. I don't know if I end up taking those. Is that his CS? You still want to get CS? You still want to do a little bit of farming? You want to be able to get what you need? But that Baron is actually very strong already. We're ahead, a lot ahead, so with the Baron right now, we have a lot of goodness we can do here. We can extend our lead very well. Now Yas is top. I think they end up quitting here. I think this is where the game ends. Because they end up losing that fight, yeah.
Red team double kill. Red team double kill.
Fucking little minion.
Destroyed.
Yeah, it's game.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
I didn't think I have to do anything anymore.
Turret has been destroyed.
But big shout out to LeBlanc. She knew what she was doing. And that's it, that's game. Easy. So fast. They got no time to do anything. And I don't know if you noticed, but there was a lot of predictions down here. IQ 200. That's not true. I think my IQ is way less than that. Anyways, the idea was, I don't know if you noticed, but I kept getting kills here and there, and you know, kind of guessing, not guessing, but knowing where they were going to be at. Just in the very beginnings where she caught me off guard. Ever since then, paid attention where she was at, and then I mirrored her movements. I saw where it was at, the opportunities, and I took them at that point. They did not ward in very key spots that they should have warded, but that's actually why you get Dustblade, because then you get to know that, oh shit, there's a ward here. So you guys got to see there just how fast the game can end with 3 little items. Oh, and I was going to 4th item. Should I tell you what the 4th item build is? You gotta watch the other videos. So there's a full build for this, and it does a lot of fucking damage. Like, it is insane the amount of it can one-shot almost anything. Squishies literally get almost killed with the Q. The Q does like almost 2,000. It's like 1,000, 500, 700, something like that. So Garen's build, so far that's the only one that I've seen that does the most damage up front. I know there's other ones, but full AD Garen does work. Now then again, this is low elo. Come on, people, think about this. You got bronzes, you got silvers, you got golds, and even plats. I've beaten plats with this build. I think it's in one of my other videos. Haven't tried it too much with the new rune system though. The new rune system seems to nerf him a little bit, but it gives him a buff in certain different areas. But as you got to see there, you got to see 5-2-0 Garen, the legendary Garen, full AD Garen. I like this Garen, but I just don't see him as strong as the new tankier version of him. The tankier version of him makes him like really stupid, ridiculously tanky, and also able to dish out damage. So 1v1s in, he can brush him off pretty much almost anybody. Actually, I believe anybody. So you got to see there, like I said, the AD Garen. You get to see the Q on it. It was sick. It did so much damage. I was able to get a few kills out of that. You saw Evelyn just get popped. I didn't even think I had Dustblade at that point. Game ended fairly quickly, 25 minutes. It all happened with the mid push and that little fight. Learn that you don't always have to go to the fight. If there's a fight there and they get 4 kills, but you get 2 turrets and inhibitor, it was actually worth. That's actually a good trade. Or even if you get 2 turrets and they get 4 kills, that's still a good trade. That's almost fairly even. But yours is more permanent. Gold you can make up on the difference by getting turrets. You cannot make up on the difference once you lose those turrets, because they are gone. You can't rebuild them back up. So objectives always will outweigh a team fight at 25 minutes that will not decide the game. There's a lot of little things that people don't see on this stuff. And so the more you understand it, the more you use it to your advantage. If you don't get tilted, you keep your head cool, that sort of stuff. You should be able to carry almost any game. So anyways, you guys get to see the legendary Garen full AD, 25 minute or less win. And this is one of the games for me promoting back to gold. This is silver 1. I'm in the silver rank, so obviously that's people say, well, that's why it worked. Well, then why don't you do it? You should do it. That's what I thought. So, anyways, don't criticize anyone's build if you're a bronze or if you're a silver or if you are gold. That means nothing. Even when you're plat. Once you get a diamond and higher, you can try to criticize some of these people's builds, but it works. I mean, I don't know if you guys got to see LCK. Was it LCK? Yeah. League champion of Korea. They put Wolf Jungle and he's a support. And mind you, he went Sejuani, so I mean that's actually kind of like a good jungler. But either way, you don't expect him to play there. This is in the pros, and it worked. And they're like, well, he's actually pretty good. Well, it doesn't matter. The fact is that he did it, nobody flamed him. So don't do it. Also, you see people flash failing or anything like that, or missing skill shots, or just not landing anything. It could be their bad day. Faker's had one. I don't know if you guys have seen his stream, but I literally got to see him flash fail, and I got to see him lose 4 ranked matches in a row. And it was pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, he can't carry trash either. There's trash in Challenger, man. Some of these people, I don't know how they get up there, but hey, they could also be having a bad day. You never know. So make sure that you never quit. Make sure that you stay focused. Full AD Garen does work. I even did way better than Rengar. Rengar is meta. I don't know how it works. I just know it works. You should too. So stop following meta, create your own shit, and make sure that it works. And if you're gonna follow meta, don't get crushed like that Rengar did. Then you have no excuse. You're actually like in the lower tiers. So if you create something new, hey, it's expected you get crushed. But if you don't, oh shit, then it works. You're way better than someone that uses meta and fails at it miserably. So pick your own style, choose your style, keep playing. Believe. The legendary Garen, ladies and gentlemen, is full AD. It works. Good fight. Good night. Bye.